Yo, what's going on, guys? We got my friend Chelsea's truck right there. She's got an SR20 Miata, and so I brought her with me today because she's got a couple of Miatas actually, and I know she's pretty much, her and her fiance are like the Miata experts that I know around here. And yeah, dude, I'm buying a Miata today. It was listed for $1450. Oh no, sorry, $1350. I offered the guy $100 more, and it was this whole story. And I finally got the chance to come to see it. While I was driving it, and I stopped, he had somebody call him and say, "No, the Miata's already sold," because I told him I was gonna buy it. I'm getting the money now from the bank. This is fucking awesome, dude. That car for $1350 is mint, bro. It's mint. I'm gonna do the whole story in the car and shit, and then yeah, I'm gonna go buy the car. I'm gonna take out the money, and I'll see you guys when I have the car. And it has working AC, bro. It doesn't blow cold, but it blows cool. Better than what I have in my Civic, which is nothing. All right, we got the cash, boys. I'm gonna say thank you to the best Uber driver in town, and please check out her channel where she actually builds Miatas. It's not like my half-ass build is gonna be. She's got real Miatas. Okay. Really, we got the cash money, boy.
This girl really had to park like right.
Got 50. Well, I took out $1,500, but I'm only gonna give him $1,450. I was feeling generous. I'm like, I'm not giving him extra $50 on top of the extra $100 I already offered him. This cop pulled over. There's a loose cow. Oh my God.
What are you doing, cow?
This is some Florida shit right here. Look at that. He's gonna get the cow. Alright, so what you missed, which I didn't vlog, was basically taking the car for a test drive, coming back, signing over the title, and the owner removed his plate off of the car, and then me getting into it, and basically I bought it. During the test drive, he got a couple of calls for it, and he's had over 100 emails and over 100 Facebook messages in just under 12 hours. He had listed this car the night before I went to go see it, around like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock p.m. I was just absolutely stoked when I saw it. It was posted a little less than an hour ago when I saw it. So I had a lot of competition to try to get this car, and I'm glad I did. I'll have the whole story in the next video, but for this video, I'm just going to show you buying the car and driving it back home. All right, guys, so I just asked Chelsea where the... Yeah, I know, Miata life. I just asked Chelsea where the cup holders are. She's like, open the glove or the center console. I'm like, okay. I knew they were in here for the NAs. I didn't know if they were in here for the MBs. So sure enough, they're in here for the MBs. Dude, look at that. That's like an inch high. This wiggles around, and if I brake hard, whoop, it'll spill. If I accelerate hard, whoop, it'll spill. If I take a corner, whoop, it'll spill. This is crazy. I might just like put this in between my legs or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, this car is it's a blast to drive. It kind of is like a little sloppy. We have to do a shifter rebuild. But yeah, like this is neutral basically. Like you can go all around. This is first gear. This is second gear. Oh my God, second is terrible. It goes up. Look at this shit. But yeah, it's a fun car to drive, and it shifts actually really nicely. So I'm gonna turn on the car now because yeah. Got the AC going in here. It doesn't work like too great, but it blows cool, I should say. So look at that bad boy. Speed racer boy, ready? Woo! All right, guys. So we stopped at AutoZone for some DOT3 brake fluid. I basically need this because the clutch fluid is a little bit low. So we got some of this, and we're gonna go install it on the Miata. Bro, look how tiny this fucking car is. Let me get over here real quick. Yes, I'm driving it back home with no license plate. I gotta go to the DMV and register it, so I don't have a plate to put on the car, obviously, because it's not registered, so let's put this fluid in. Bro, this hood is hot as hell, dude. Ow. Ah, it's hot. All right, so the clutch fluid is a little dirty in there. I don't know if you can see. It's got a little bit of dirt on the bottom, but we're just gonna add some for the way home. So we got some DOT3 in. Oh, that's sludgy. Maybe add a little bit more. All right, cool. So let's not get that on the paint. I'm gonna cap it off here. There you go. That's a tiny guy right there. Very tiny reservoir. And we got a rag inside to wipe the brake fluid off on the side of the bottle. So yeah, let's close this bad boy, call it a day. All right, let's get out of here. I just want to point this out. It's got this service sticker here. It says next service at 149,774. I'm at you can't see that. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm at 147, so 230 miles below, or sorry, 2,300 miles below where I'm supposed to get the oil change. So this guy actually took care of the car. This is great. Quick update, boys. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I forgot my scanner, so I wasn't able to scan the light. But I think the guy was pretty honest throughout the whole thing. So he said it was a sensor, like an emission sensor. It's like an O2 sensor. It doesn't affect driving, and it's been on for about 3 years. And it's true, it doesn't affect my driving at all. Also, quick update, temps are good, and the car is really, really fun to drive. So, I mean, it drives straight too. Like, I don't have to fight it from going left or right. This is a steal, bro. This is such a good buy. My phone is on 5%, and that's what I'm vlogging with today because I didn't bring any of my cameras. So, it might die before I get back home. So, just a quick update. We are, I think, an hour into our trip. We got about 2 hours left, and car is doing really well. I filled it up before we left. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got basically a full tank left, which is pretty sick. Brakes are still pretty solid for what they are. But my favorite thing about the car is like just downshifting and going through the gears, even though it's like still sloppy, like, you know, it's really fun. I love this car, bro. It's so much fun, dude. All right, guys, so excuse the noise. I'm in the Miata right now. I can't fucking believe this. I'm gonna tell you about it right now before I forget everything about it. So the car was listed last night for sale on Craigslist. When I checked Craigslist, oh, it's raining, bro. It's pouring, and I have no, look at this. I have holes in my top. It needs a new top, basically. And so the rain shouldn't get in here when I'm driving, but it's gonna be bad if I idle or if I'm sitting still. So yeah, anyway, I'm in the Miata. Oh my God, I can't see shit. Wipers. Okay, wipers don't really work. That's fine. But yeah, I'm in the Miata right now. It was listed for sale last night for $1,350. I checked about an hour after it was posted. For $1,350, it's stick. It's an NB1. It's a 1999. It's a base. It has power windows, or sorry, manual windows and a manual locks. But it has AC, and the AC works really well when you're driving, but not so well when it's at idle. So it's probably low on Freon or something. Well, actually, these wipers work pretty well. Never mind. It took a second to warm up. These wipers are so tiny. Holy shit. Everything's so small on this car. But yeah, it's really cool, actually. It's a little noisy because you cruise at 3,500. But yeah, I'm surprised. I'm impressed. It drives really well. It drives straight. It rides really well. It's all stock. No leaks on the car. Just a check engine light for a sensor. Doesn't affect driving though. Super cheap to fill up with gas. I love this thing, man. I bought it for $1,450. Basically what happened is, he said, when I called the guy, somebody had called him before me and said the same thing. He has the cash and he'll buy it. So I was like, okay, well listen, give me a call if he doesn't come see it tomorrow and I want to come buy it. He said, all right. So then what I said after that was, I texted him, I said, look man, I really want the fucking car, all right? I want it. I need it. I want the car. I've been looking for them for a while just because they're cheap enough. I was like, let me have the car. I'll pay you $1,450 for it. That's $100 more than what you're asking for, and I'll come pick it up tonight. He didn't answer me. So I called him. After I said, let me know, he didn't answer. I called him, and I said, hey man, look, I'll come buy the car tonight for $1,450. Just say the word and I'll be there. Now granted, he's in Fort Myers and I'm over 3 hours away. So I probably couldn't even pick up the car last night, but you know, I just wanted a deal. So he was like, all right, listen, the guy is gonna come tomorrow and see it at 8 o'clock. If he doesn't come, I'll call you. I'm like, I'm gonna give you more money, but all right, fine. So I guess he really thought about it, and a couple hours later, around 9 or 10 o'clock at night, he texted me and he said, give me a call. He's like, he gave me a call and left me a voicemail, and he said, after he texted me, he's like, hey, give me a call. I heard his voicemail. It said, hey man, what's going on? It's Greg. You know, I decided to ask the buyer if they would match your offer for $1,450 since you were offering me a little bit more than what I wanted, and they said no. My thought is they were going to come tomorrow and lowball the shit out of him and say, I'll give you $1,000 for it or something, even though it was already really reasonably priced. So I said, I said, yeah, I'd love. He said, if you want to buy it tomorrow, give me a call, because the other buyer said he wouldn't match your offer. I was like, yeah, bro, I'd love to come buy it. So basically what I did was I asked my friend Chelsea here, who has her own YouTube channel, by the way. It's Chels ZH. Check it out. I'm gonna link it down below. Thank you so much to her for helping me out. She knows a lot about Miata. She has like 5 of them right now, and one of them is an SR20 swap. And yes, of course, we're gonna do a review on the channel. She knows a lot about Miatas, and so does her fiance. So he also has one, of course. He has an NA, a really, really clean NA. So yeah, basically I was like, yeah, I can come by it tomorrow morning. I was gonna come meet him at 8:30, but Chelsea said that's a little early. So I thought maybe like 10:30 would be good. So we got here at 10:30. We left at like 7:30-ish. We got here around 10:30-ish. And I drove the car, I looked at the car, it looked amazing. I was like, dude, I'll buy it. Then I had to go fucking to a bunch of different banks because they don't have my bank out here. And I didn't bring the cash like an idiot. I didn't want to carry the cash on me, but still. I went to SunTrust, they wouldn't give it to me. I went to Bank of America, my card got declined, and then I got a text saying someone's trying to withdraw $1,500. You're gonna get fraud. I'm like, they thought it was fraud basically. I was like, okay, well it's me. So I texted them and said it was me. I confirmed it. They said, okay, you can try again. So then I went to Wells Fargo, good old Wells Fargo, and the lovely lady there was able to help me out. And I gave her my debit card and stuff, and she got me the money. And so I went back to the guy's house and I said, hey man, I got the cash for you, here you go. He removed the listing on Craigslist while I was gone, and he marked it as sold on Facebook while I was gone. So he did believe me that I was gonna buy it. I felt sketchy because I left for like over a half hour trying to bounce between different banks. So when I was at Wells Fargo, I called him and I said, hey man, listen, I'm gonna be able to get the money out. I've been trying to go to different banks because it wasn't letting me, because I don't have my original bank here, and they're having trouble like getting the money out of my account or something. You know, I don't want you to think I'm not gonna buy it. I'm getting the cash. He said, all right, don't worry about it. I'll see you soon. So I came back with the cash. We signed over the title and everything. I got the paperwork here. I got both keys, and actually I have 4 keys. It comes with like 2 sets of keys and 2 valet keys. So yeah, I got all the keys and shit, and I'm fucking driving home in a Miata, bro. This is it. 3-hour ride back home. I can't fucking believe it, man. I cannot believe it. We're gonna go back. I think she's gonna drive the truck. I'm gonna drive my Civic, and I'm gonna have her fiance Tyler drive the Miata and see what he thinks about it. See if he notices anything weird about it. But to me, it drives really smooth and everything. It's funny. I know about the Miata life now. You cruise at 3,500 RPM at like 65, 70 miles an hour. So about 80, you're probably at about 4,000. Because right now I'm at like 3,700 at 70. So it's probably around 4,000 or 4,500, which is insane. It looks like it redlines at like 7,000 or something like that, maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, this car is a beast. If you guys didn't check out the Miata review I did with Evan's good old Miata, I'll put it somewhere here in the corner with that little information thing. You guys can watch it. It has like 82,000 views, man. I can't believe it. Everyone loved that video, and I had a lot of fun filming it. So I thank you guys. If you did already watch it, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support. That video like took off. It's amazing. But yeah, I decided to buy the Miata because it was so cheap, and I figured I could make some YouTube content with it. And the car I really want is an S2000, but this will definitely hold me over for a little bit until I can get the S2000. And I could probably flip this for a profit, to be honest. It really just needs brakes and a soft top. The interior is absolutely mint. And I'll probably do a shifter rebuild with like the brass bolt on the bottom. Maybe a couple mods here and there for some videos and installs. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I get out the car. All right, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I have the next video coming out real soon. It's my first vlog with the Miata, taking it to a Cars and Coffee. So stay tuned for that. And then I have a couple of videos changing some stuff out on the Miata because I overheated the next day. I'll explain that in the next video too. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I got a freaking Miata, man. I've been driving it around for the last week, and it has been just absolutely a blast. I can't wait to keep making Miata videos and putting out content with it, and then start making content with the Civic too, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Hop along for the ride and hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you guys want to see some photos and videos of the Civic and the Miata. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Don't forget to keep living life at max speed.